Well, India have wrapped up this T20I series against England thanks to heroics from Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, and of course, a stalling spell from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Wow, what a comeback this has been for Bhuvneshwar. And great news is that Hardik Pandya is bowling full tilt again. But before we go into the details of this series decider, here's a quick look at why you should download the Hauser app.
क्या आप भी किसी अपने सपने मेरे तुम्हारे टीम 11 पे टीम बना रहे हो और बच्चों के साथ खेल रहे हो? हमारे साथ खेलोगे? हाउस पे खेलो लेजेंड्स के साथ, हमें हराओ और जीतो डबल कैश. Log on to houseit.com and win real cash.
Well, India, after losing that first T20I, bounced back remarkably to take the series 3-2. Then what happened in the series decider? India piled up 224 of their 20 overs, which is the highest T20I score against England. Virat and Rohit Sharma came out to open. Brilliant start from Rohit Sharma. Absolutely great start. He overtook Martin Guptill in the process to become the second highest run scorer in T20 internationals. Virat, of course, through the course of the series, became the only batsman with 3,000 runs in T20 internationals. So that's just incredible, right? The top two run scorers in T20Is are now Indians, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Both of them opened. Rohit, of course, scored a half century. That Virat was later joined by Surya Kumar Yadav. His brutal assault at the England bowlers after his half century in his maiden international innings was just a sight to behold. Hardik Pandya, of course, again joined Kohli after Chris Jordan's sensational effort at the boundary to end Surya Kumar's knock. But Hardik Pandya, batting at number 4 for the first time in the series, made the most of his opportunity, batting up the order, played some great shots, and never really let Virat Kohli feel the pressure. And Virat, of course, remained unbeaten on 80. He was happy to let Rohit Sharma take it away at the start. Then Surya Kumar Yadav, again, Virat Kohli was almost a spectator from the non-strikers end as he saw the two Mumbai Indian batsmen going great guns. So, of course, another one from Mumbai Indians, Hardik Pandya, also played those lovely shots to ensure India finished with 224 for 2. Absolutely stunning show that from the batsman. And Virat Kohli, of course, exploded later, as he always does, right? After facing the first 15-20 balls, his strike rate goes up dramatically, and he took full toll on the England bowling attack on Saturday night. It was Owen Morgan, the England captain, and the England bowlers looked really helpless against that attack and that onslaught from the Indian batsmen. In reply, England got off to a poor start. Jason Roy nicked over early by Bhuvneshwar Kumar. That ball wasn't really there to be hit that early on the second ball of the delivery and second ball of the England innings, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar castled Jason Roy before a great partnership between Darwin Malan and Josh Butler. That partnership would have sent some shivers down the spine of the Indian fans, wouldn't it? It was just Darwin Malan and Josh Butler, great hitting before the Indians bounced back again. Bhuvneshwar Kumar came back on to remove Josh Butler, who was looking very threatening at that stage. Shardul Thakur, like the other night, he came back after an expensive first spell, took those 2 wickets, Johnny Bairstow and Darwin Malan, who is the number 1 ranked T20I batsman in the world. So those quick wickets really meant that England weren't going to go away as the series winners. So India, great past 4 months, hasn't it? It's just been, they started off with the Australia tour, they lost the ODIs, they came back to win the T20 internationals, then they lost the first test match in Adelaide, the 36 all out, right? Fans all over were very worried. We on Sports Today kept reiterating the fact that this Indian team has what it takes to bounce back even in Australia, and they did remarkably well. They came to India, lost that first match again in Chennai against England, that first test match, before bouncing back to win the second test match in Chennai and the other 2 test matches in Ahmedabad, and the T20I series again. Slow start for the Indians. Last Friday, remember, it was a total of 124. India couldn't quite get there. England won by a heavy. England won with a heavy margin. And then it was a seesaw battle. England won the first game, India won again in the second one. England then took a 2-1 lead, and we on Sports Today told you it is going to be, don't count this Indian team out, and look what they did, winning the last two T20Is in style. So that's the wrap on this T20I series. Virat Kohli, of course, finishing as the highest run scorer. Shardul Thakur among the wickets. Bhuvneshwar Kumar back in form, back in the team and delivering, right? Really delivering. This guy, he won the Man of the Match award in the series finale. So everybody has contributed. You cannot take just one or two names. It's been that kind of a series. Virat Kohli is led from the front. Hardik Pandya has started with bat and ball. Rohit Sharma got that aggressive half century in the series decider. Ishan Kishan's half century on debut. Surya Kumar Yadav's 15 is made in international innings, followed by another quick fire 30 odd in his second innings for India. And of course, the bowlers just been brilliant. Already mentioned Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And also the other highlight is the fact that Hardik Pandya is now bowling his full quota of overs, his full complement of overs, and is bowling full tilt. He's really looked good in this series. So a great campaign for the Indian team. Of course, the ODI leg is about to start in a few days, so there'll be a lot more. There'll be plenty more throughout the next week as well before we head into the Indian Premier League 2021. So do keep watching Sports Today. Do subscribe to the channel, and do not forget to please download the How's That app, where you can make your own teams and challenge your experts on Sports Today and challenge the legends to take this game forward. But do keep supporting us and do keep supporting this platform where we bring you updates, analysis, news, information, stats from various sports, not just cricket, not just men's cricket, but from multiple sports. So this is your platform. Thank you.